Hi there guys, and welcome back to another video. Probably going to seem like I've not got a lot of energy in this video. I had my Pfizer jab, the second one, and I feel a little bit meh. So I want to get some stuff done on the van. So put that aside, let's get some stuff done. It's only little knick-knacky bits, but as you've seen in the last few videos, I've been doing this dash, well, me and Tom, and it's come out amazing. I absolutely love this. Those cup holders are immense. The tablet comes in and out lovely. Still use the head unit, and you can probably see I have actually put my heater controls in here, so that's good. I do need to sort of push it in from the back, like cut the back out a bit more, because they are a little bit too recessed, and I've got to put my hazard switch in, and then once I've sort of done that, I can paint it. So that'd be pretty cool. Be nice to see that matching with the dash. Paint the door cards as well. Won't be doing all that in this video, but there's loads of little knick-knacky bits I want to get done. I want to get done a bit of wood that goes around there, get some tan carpet for that, cut the hole for the diesel heater, because currently it's just not, so that needs to be done. I do need to add a little bit of wood down there just to sort of hide that bit. Loads of little bits like that. I've got a USB port to put in the back, and something I asked you guys to help with that is just come in, so I'm going to hopefully fit that, or I will be fitting that, and hopefully it will work. There's just loads of little bits and bobs I just want to sort of try and get over and done with. I keep putting it off, and I've got some free time and I don't want to just be sat around, so I'm going to get that lot done. But I just want to say a massive thank you to all you guys. The video on the dash is done amazingly. You guys have really enjoyed that video. I've enjoyed making it and doing it, to be honest. It's quite cool actually, very different. There is more to come on that dash, so stay tuned, because it's definitely not finished. Like with any project, when is it ever finished? So I have been asked by a few of you guys, how can you help support the channel? And honestly, I don't quite know how to answer that, but there is a thing out there called Patreon. And what you do on there is you set different tiers and essentially unlock different features via the tiers. Now you can set your own prices on there, and I've kept them, like, I think it's £3 and a £5, because obviously they take their cut as well. And with that you unlock different features and what have you, and you'll get exclusive content over there that you won't get here, or that you'll get over there before it comes over to YouTube. So you get something for it. It's not like you just, yeah, have this, have that, and I don't really want to go around sort of, oh yeah, if you want to help me, send me this and send me that, because I don't really like that, really. So I kind of feel weird saying this, to be honest. But for those that have asked, how can you support the channel, there will be a link in the top of the description, which is the Patreon link. And yeah, that's there now, so yeah, it'll always be there. Anyway, I feel weird saying that, but I'm just answering your questions. Anyway, I'm going to get this a bit set up, because I've got a few bits and bobs I want to get done, and they're not going to get done with me just sat here. So I'm going to go get that done, I guess. Well, that took longer than it should, but I've got everything where it needs to be. Little pile of stuff. Like I said, I am going to be doing a bit of woodwork and what have you here and there. So, but this here is something I'm actually going to install in a separate video. It is a clutch bracket. Go check out the video. It should be coming up on the top of the screen here in a little card. And yeah, these things are very inexpensive and will save you a lot of hassle, but that will be its own little video. But I have got this, and it's a little flat USB port. I'm going to put that up in the back, because I'd like to have electrics back here, so I'm thinking of putting that back here and then run the electrics. Also have me some wire, don't really worry about that. And this is what I asked you guys about in the last video. I think it was the last video. It was for the speakers and the door cards. I did ask if you guys knew of any way I could get like that gator stuff to go over all the wires that go from the body to the door, and you guys come up with these. So hopefully these are going to work. If they do, I will put the link to these in the description down below. And so I know a lot of you guys are interested and you know what they are. I don't really want to say go get these before I put them in, because if they're not right, I don't want to go waste it, but they're like £5. So stay tuned to see if that works. So I'm gonna go get this installed and you'll see me next, I think probably when we start fitting these. So see you in a sec. Well, there's that door card off. Now all I need to do is get all these wires out, get these grommets off, and see if I can fit this in between the two. I mean, there should be, yeah, there is a quick release there and one there, and I should get these wires out. Well, there's those wires out, and they are the two little boot things. And now I need to try and make this fit in here. Now the best thing I'm thinking, well, I've done one side and all but finished the second side. These are the bits I've had to cut off of each one of them, and then loads of just cuts and stuff from cutting the center of this out. Now that's one of them, the other one's already connected on here, and then all you do is feed it on. Just like that, and then that's how it should look. Got one boot one side, one boot the other, and then that's how it's going to look. Can't obviously see it, door card's clearly not on, but once you start to open it, there it is. And then all the wires come all the way through to where they've got to go, and that looks a lot better. Nice and clean. Now all we've got to do is reinstall this on the passenger side. Done. Only cost a £5. Apparently if you get the OEM ones from VW, they're £35 each for these. This cost me a £5 off eBay. So all you do here, make sure you're getting the right way around. The one that goes into the body is slightly bigger than one that goes into the door, but you get whatever wires you've got, feed them through, and then one side, there's the other side. Make sure the wire's not getting pinched. And then done. Wires are in the door. Connect them to where they've got to go, speaker and central locking. And then you've got a nice clean place for all your wires to be routed. Doesn't hamper the door opening and closing, and looks lovely. And like I said, it was only a £5. I will put the link of them down in the description below. And in fact, it was one of you guys who actually put me onto them. I think they're called Motorbike Fork Gators or something. And yeah, like I said, the OEM ones are like 35 quid each. They're a £5 delivered to the door, and they work the same. So be in the second link down in the description if you want yourself some. Very easy, look awesome. But I'm going to tidy this lot up and then move on to the next job. Well, there's that all done. I'm all cleaned up, more than I was. And on to the next job, which is going to be this. Now this is a flat, streamlined USB port, which I'm thinking I'm going to put back here. Now I've got this little table-y shelf thing, and I was thinking, stick it just here. So what I'm going to do, probably just screw it right there. And then the wires will go down here, underneath the seats, and down to where my leisure battery is, which is underneath the passenger seat. So I think there would be about perfect. So if I remove this piece of wood, okay, so my handiwork, nice little notch. Forgot I did that. Anyway, I was going to put that down there, and then have the wires trailing off away. So what I might do is I might extend these now to make life easier for me. Just like that, all extended, got it all heat shrinked, so that's that problem solved. And then I'm going to put that literally there. So what I need to do is, like that, I need to put this back in, Make sure the door still closes. Yeah, boy. Just like that, that's all installed nice and clean. Now what I've got to do is fish all of that wire through the van down to where the fuse panel is and then wire it in. So I'll let you know once it's all wired in. So I thought I'd run the wire in, and I kind of have it sort of running under here. I do need to replace this diesel tank, but it's kind of escalated quite a lot. Cushions on the roof, half of my interior's apart. There's just, yeah, that's escalated. Ooh. All nice and tidy, packed away, kind of. That was an absolute pain running all that wire in, but you can't see any of it. It's all wired in, and the outlet works. So that's all good. I can't really show you because I'm using my phone and can't really show, but I've got anything USB in it. So just to prove it does work, into the outlet, and the fan works. So there's a couple of jobs knocked off the list. As you can see, kids are back from school. I'm going to play football with my boy for a little bit, tidy all this lot up, and I'm going to pick this up again tomorrow and get those last couple of jobs done. So see you tomorrow. Hello, I am back. Well, in the last clip you've seen that I was fitting the USB port in the back, and quite pleased with how that's come out. Can't see any of the wires, all works. Very pleased with that. Nice and clean. But running those wires was an absolute pain. And my plan for today was do a bit more to the tablet mount, make that look a bit better, paint it possibly. After a little bit of thinking, I've kind of decided to do all that in a different video, and I'm going to sort all this wiring out. Now all of this is for stuff like the fridge, it's for the switches, it's for USB ports. I got one that's in the back, it's for my lights, it's for everything. Now each one of them is individually fused, it's just, it looks a bit of a mess. And I did buy this a little while ago, I just haven't fitted it. So I'm going to turn all of that and put that on there. And also all of this wiring is going to go around the back. I'm going to mount it probably around here somewhere, and then all those wires can be nice and tidy around the back, because all of this is going to be like drawers and whatnot. I'm not going to show you how I'm doing this because it's going to be extremely boring. I'm going to basically drill a nice hole down there somewhere, get all the wires out, and then yeah, just make it look a bit prettier. So see when this is done. Well, that took too long, but it's all tidy now. Just need to board it all out and make it look lovely. I ended up getting a few of the wires the wrong way around. Anyway, that's not important, it's done now. I'm going to finish this video here because I want to make a start on something else, and I think this is going to make this video too long. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing me doing a few little random bits and bobs. It's not always fun making dashes and what have you, got to do the little bits as well, but feel quite accomplished. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself off and start this next little project. So hopefully you've enjoyed. If you want to see what the next project is, tune in to the next video. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for putting up my dumb ass, and as always, take it easy.